Good morning. Happy Wednesday. I wanted to drop this nugget this morning for the person that is in a season of waiting. The reminder is for you to bless the space that you are standing in. Bless the space that you are standing in, physically standing and spiritually standing. Perhaps it is that you had to stop by this location en route to what God showed you, that you needed to pass by this way to be prepared for what God showed you. So often we get caught up on the goal, the vision, the things that God has shown us. Yes, those things will come when we follow God's direction. But sometimes we are in a season of lessons, right? So if you are encountering resistance, if you are encountering different type of demeanors in people, what you need to know is that maybe God is preparing you for that next level, right? So it cannot always be we're reaching for a next level. One thing is true, there's always another level in God. There's always greater expansion in God because God is progressive. But there are times when you're at a space where you need to tap out at the level that you are at and learn all of the lessons that you need on this level so that you don't get to the next level and you're not equipped. And what do I mean by equipped? I'm not talking about spiritual warfare, but what I'm meaning is sometimes you go through things to raise your level of consciousness in what God is able to do. To raise your level of consciousness in what God is able to do, to realize that God can handle your enemies. God can handle those that gossip. God can handle all of these things. And you need to learn, for somebody today, you need to learn there's no response required of you in this physical dimension, but that your response needs to be in the unseen realm. And so for somebody today, the reminder is to bless the space that you're in. No matter what it looks like, no matter what people are saying out of their mouth, no matter how people are behaving, remember that you serve the God of heaven and earth, right? And earth, the seen, the unseen heaven. And so sometimes you simply need to tap into the unseen to have heaven's backing so that you're able to be who God wants you to be in the earth realm. So in this season, don't think that you're just wasting time. You need to stop. And you need to bless and be grateful for the place that you're standing in. There's a song by Brian Courtney Wilson. If you listen to it today, it will encourage you, called Waiting. And he says, not so long ago, you prayed to be in the place that you're in right now. Okay, so it is a progression that happens. And so, yes, those things are going to come into fruition. Yes, they are going to manifest. But in this season of waiting, in this season of learning that God can handle it all, right? And God can actually handle a lot of things without you if you come into agreement with God. Just remember that God is equipping you to prepare you for the next level because He's a good father. He's a good mother, meaning that God would not allow you to walk into spaces that you are not prepared to be in. And although you may look at other people and think how they got here and got there, that can only distract you. God wants you well positioned, your consciousness raised about what He is able to do, even in the presence of your enemies, even in the presence of naysayers. God is able. So in this season, bless the place that you are standing in physically and spiritually. This has been Pastor Eva Melton. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.